Oh man, my trinket is a letter from a dead colleague posting a question I have to answer.
Really? Because mine is love letter from an old acquaintance.
Maybe they're the same person.
Maybe.
So here's our new backdrop. This is what we're playing, Death House.
Okay.
It's
Sure.
beautiful.
Why not?
This looks like the outside of a Mario ghost house.
This is the set of the Colbert Report.
It is the set of the Colbert Report, and I don't know why anybody made this.
I'm really glad somebody did, though.
Because this seems like an appropriate way to play this game. Like, you can just imagine that he's playing D&D const.
Yes, you could. I saw this on the workshop, and I'm like, I have to install this. This is wonderful. This is the best backdrop.
I'm glad we're off to the right start for this serious campaign with serious
Right, right.
I know, right?
I wish when they replaced Colbert on the Colbert Report and gave it to a new slot, they had still named it the Colbert Report, and he just had to change his name to Stephen Colbert.
We had Rune Fox
I mean, he
a
was
minute
playing
ago,
a character, so.
but Rune Fox said he had to drop because of computer issues, which might be the most ironic thing I've ever heard in my life.
Rune Fox
That
had computer issues.
So if we have anybody who wants to be a last-minute replacement for Rune Fox, let me know, and I will shoot you the deets real quick. Because I know I had a couple other people who wanted to play, but I don't know who all is watching at the moment. In the meantime, I'm going to go refresh my water because it is empty. And then I will come back and hopefully check my messages.
You should send a message to Ian, see if his kid wants to play.
What's that kind of like thrumming noise?
I don't know. I think it's coming from Brick, though.
It's coming from Brick.
Oh, okay.
So it's just something he's going to need to deal with at some point.
That
over the course of...
pulsating sound.
I kind of
Yeah.
like it for Ravenloft, though.
It's the cadence of the planes. Done. I was checking on my taxes just to make sure that my TurboTax was all set, and apparently they do this dumb thing now where after filed their taxes, they know how much you make. So they're like, oh, these government benefits, you should apply for them. So they're basically that guy with the money hat. Remember the wizard?
Oh yeah, Matthew.
Let's go.
Yeah, they're basically that
Colonel?
Yeah, I didn't mute my phone. I will do that right now. That way, Colonel cannot bother me again. Alright, we might have a replacement for Rune Fox, so let me send dtsund the deets here. I could just send him a Twitch PM, can't I?
But yeah, so they're just like, yeah, you're poor as shit. You should probably be eating her.
They're gonna give you dietary advice.
No, they want to give me grocery assistance.
I want to resist.
Yeah.
I don't really need it. I just, no.
Did I ever tell you, Nodal, about the time that I logged into my online banking and my bank statement had ads based on to spend my money on? It was like, hey, if I see you like eating at burger joints, why don't you try this local place? Like, what is happening here?
Did you see Kane's Tumblr about Mitomo, which was really good? He's just like, this is getting a little excessive, Mitomo, and then the next message is immediately, Mitomo just asked me what my favorite ad is.
Okay, I sent DT some details. Like, Hulu does this
Yeah,
thing
Rune
where...
Fox is saying in fact that his hard drive is dead.
Oh.
Oh, gosh.
hard drive? That's like the worst thing.
That's what happened. Was RuneFox has helped me fix so many of my computer problems that he just caught it.
You infected him with your computer problems?
Yeah, computer problems are apparently an STD transmutable through the internet.
Like
So we'll get-
joblessness.
Like unemployment, right?
unemployment.
We'll get dtsund up in here. dtsund joined us for... He played The Business of Emotion, the one shot that I ran, I believe.
It's a death.
Okay, so we've been streaming for 8 minutes. So 8 minutes is when somebody made that joke. I was counting. I was keeping
Sure.
track.
It's a death house. It's not a brick house. It's death house.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She's a
Humor,
brick
jokes.
house. Like, really?
Man, I knew we were gonna have a bunch of casualties this session, but I didn't expect to have one before this started.
Oh, zing!
All right, dtsund, I'm going to post a link in the Twitch chat. That is the tabletopping pre-made characters database. Pick a level 2 character out of that database. So you have one in mind.
Should we
and
let
you
him?
jump in.
Should we let him know what our party is?
Yeah. We have a...
The only party member I have right now is I have Rowlar the half-elf bard.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a dwarven cleric.
Oh, let me do a fantasy names generator for our fifth name.
Okay, what does Bob have?
His name's Bramor.
Grammor the dwarf cleric?
Yeah.
And what did Bob pick?
Let me see. What...
He's a mime cleric.
See, I already know what the comma
Wait.
after name is going to say, but oh, there's no separate one for elf and high elf. What a mess.
Yeah, I have a Way of the Sun. It's. I had a name for him, but it fucking disappeared from the notebook. It was Malark.
Oh, this is perfect.
Malark the monk?
Sure, yeah, let's go with that.
Okay.
He's an
My
ASMR Way of the Sun monk.
As chosen by fantasy names, my name is Crass the Unforgiven.
Crass the Unforgiven?
Yeah.
Okay, what... And you're a wizard?
Crass is spelled with a K, though.
Okay, gotcha. I'll make sure to pronounce that correctly.
Yes. And
Cool,
I'm
on the notes.
I'm a high elf divination wizard.
Alright.
My background is discredited academic.
Sounds good,
I
man.
love this site. It's so good.
See, my background is boring acolyte. I'm not a credited academic.
Trait speaks slowly when talking to idiots, which almost everyone is compared to me.
Damn.
What's the character's intelligence?
16?
So he's not even like a super genius.
He's not even that smart.
Well, most
His
people,
constitution is preposterously high.
most people who consider everybody else to be idiots tend to not be that smart, though. So I feel like that's a
Yeah.
pretty clever way to bring that across in the character.
Oh my god, he uses 2 short swords, and he's horribly awkward in social situations. This is the greatest character I've ever played.
Instrument proficiencies: lute, bagpipe, flute, cowbell.
Yeah, alright.
Proficient in cowbell.
Oh my god, the cowbell.
I know
I'm so
Draconic,
excited
so we're
now.
all set.
Draconic.
Yeah.
I don't
You
think
always
the
need
word
to have someone
draconic
who knows
appears in the
Draconic.
book once anywhere, honestly. Alright, so
I
we...
speak both Elf and Sylvan.
I promise I will go a whole session without making needs more cowbell jokes.
No, you won't. You won't.
You're not. gonna
Nobody
make it.
won't. You won't be able to do it.
I'm
You're a
going to-
liar. You're already lying to us. I have 85 pieces. I think that's more than my Planescape character has.
If you don't make the cowbell jokes, somebody is going to. And then once that
once the
threshold
D's out of
is
the box.
breached.
Yeah.
Oh man, I have 14 hit points. That's a lot. cantrips do I know? Oh man, I know prestidigitation. I'm all set. Firebolt, Mage Hand, and Minor Illusion. Minor Illusion is getting used constantly.
Oh, I know what we'll use for character tokens this week.
Are they as good as the background?
Pretty good. We'll use the little werewolf tokens.
Oh. I was hoping it was like Daily Show correspondent face pictures.
No, unfortunately.
Just to keep with the theme.
Well, I'm picking Seer, clearly.
Because you're the divination wizard, right? Yeah.
Because I'm the divination wizard.
Gotcha. So everybody
I'll
pick
be
one of the
villager.
little standees, and then I'll just delete
If someone
the ones
picks
we're not
werewolf, I'm already not trusting you.
using. Also, Nodal, surprise, we're not playing Curse of Strahd. It's werewolf for 5 hours.
Oh, you guys, my computer, like the hard drive, it's dying.
Hello.
Okay,
Hey.
we have DT. DT, did you pick a character?
We have a cleric, a wizard, and a
monk.
Monk
Monk.
and a bard.
I will be.
Druid. Man. Sorry, real bad cough.
You got a bad cough there, huh?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Okay, we have a bard. In that case, I was thinking about, but we have a bard. Maybe not.
What about an arcane fucker rogue?
That kicks in level 3.
Oh, that's boring.
Name of the class on arcane curse for the specialty.
That's the school you went to, the school for arcane fuckery.
I guess I'll be a barbarian.
And what is this barbarian's name?
I don't know. I just.
Grash Chunk Munch.
They are level 2 LSR. This is a level 2 adventure. It's technically a level 1 adventure, but they level up to level 2 halfway through, and I don't want to stop to level up halfway through tonight. And what standee did everybody else pick? I've got Nodal down as the seer.
I'm the villager.
I am the drunk.
I got the Tanner.
Quick Dick Slipwick.
Excuse me?
That's the name.
That's
of
your
the
name.
character. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, I will be Prinan the Crusher.
Kernan the Crusher?
Prinan.
Printed.
Printing with a P.
What race are you?
Human?
Why does that matter, Nodal?
Because if he said half orc,
Oh, no,
I was going to say
half-orc.
a character only respects his character because he doesn't want to be racist.
Oh, yeah, it is. It is actually half orc.
So the barbarian, half orc
finally,
barbarian is the
great.
only one.
Finally, we got
That-
a half orc in a party.
Okay, so we got the seer,
I'm-
a villager.
I missed the bard's name. For my notes.
I don't want to be one of. I'm not one of those elves. You know the ones.
What was the bard's name?
Tanner.
I don't think it was Tanner.
Rowlar, the half-elf bard.
Okay, Relar, that's right. How did I forget? Gotcha.
Oh, I'm so glad to have someone else in this party who knew that it was correct to have a comma and then a descriptor after their name.
Okay. I think I'll be the troublemaker.
Yeah, good luck with that.
There she is.
Oh, did
Let's go ahead and set her down in
is
front of the house
Nodal
here.
all claimed troublemaker?
No, Nodal is
I don't know
the
what
seer.
troublemaker is. Oh yeah, I'm the seer. I thought you just meant in general because I was just like, we had McLean play a rogue and he was troublemaker in our party.
Alright, all the dice are over here in the bags. I'm sure the table will be filled with them eventually.
Let me see if I can get this to run windowed so I can tab to my character sheet.
Why do I have short sword listed twice? Am I using dual shorts? Like, what's the perp that?
That's better.
I can only assume that I have 2 short swords just in case one breaks.
You're a wizard that dual wields sword swords. It's gonna be great.
It's pretty good. So here's the setup. The 5 of you, plus however many friends you have waiting in town for when you inevitably die and need to be replaced, were hired to clear out this house, which has a reputation in town as being the death house. People who go in do not come back out under any circumstances.
I'm sorry, what was that? You cut out the demon house?
The death house.
Death house.
The death house. Okay, got it.
They call it that because it kills people.
Right. The
Remember
death house is the house that's...
That movie, The Deathbed, the bed that eats people?
Yes.
I've heard of it.
Good reference. Good reference.
So you're standing out front of the house, and this is what it looks like. It is a 3-story house with an attic. The front door, you've got windows on the front face, and there's some on the back face, but none on the side, on the ground floor at least.
Oh, I do have a question. Sorry.
Sure.
Do we start in Ravenloft? Like, is that where we're all from?
Sure. Why not?
Okay.
How does Ravenloft give us like a broad strokes overview of that setting?
Of that setting, it really doesn't matter for the purpose of this adventure.
Okay.
Got it. So
Okay.
we could be anywhere.
Yeah, this death house could be anywhere. This death house could just be right down the street from you.
Okay.
I do have a death house, yeah.
So who is the party leader? Who is in charge of this ragtag group of ne'er-do-wells?
Crass the Unforgiven.
Sure.
Works
I have
for
an
me.
8 charisma, and I feel like I will make an
Sounds-
excellent party leader.
Sounds good, man.
Beautiful. So here you are at the death house. You all have been hired to find out why it has this reputation, and if you can, to cleanse it of whatever unholiness has gripped the building, so it is no longer a blight upon society. And you stand outside of the front door where you have this iron bar portcullis separating you from the small arched portico before entering the house. Now it's all you.
I just noticed that the alignment card on my sheet is unfilled in, so I'm just gonna assume that's just alignment no.
So what do you guys do?
So
All right,
how far up off the ground are these windows?
The first floor is about 12 feet floor to ceiling, so you could easily climb up into one of these windows. But there's no obvious way to open them from the outside. When you go over and try it, they're latched from the inside. The curtains on the inside are drawn. So you're not able to actually see in from that window.
What
Does
can I
anyone
see?
mind if I add to the notes on the right side of the screen everyone's character names? Just because I'm gonna have trouble remembering.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's fine.
Well, I mean, I've got a
Go ahead.
ball we could smash in the window.
What can we see inside the portcullis first?
Looking through the portico, it is just a very small entryway leading to the double doors that go inside the house proper. It's just like a small porch area.
And what is our goal specifically? To clear out the house?
To
Yeah,
find out why
cleanse
the
it.
house is so deadly, and if so, cleanse it of its unholy taint.
Or to take it for ourselves, you know, whatever comes up.
All right. Yeah, smashing with a window.
Yeah, I guess we're
Sounds
breaking
good.
in.
But can I lift the portcullis? Or is it too heavy?
No, you can lift it, and it slides up.
Oh, snap.
Is the door just unlocked? You guys, this is why you check the door, see if it's unlocked. Come on.
One moment here to make sure I delete the right things.
I really want
Who
to
was that? Who opened the door?
It was Prentice.
Oh, I didn't save all the stuff. That's
Print
okay.
it. You
We'll it
get
back
a
out.
gold star for the morning.
I did not save the dice and markers.
Or else
because
you
I'm
better catch
great.
up. Because Brennan is already be taking the lead of most valuable party member. Brennan, you did very good.
Thanks, puny wizardling.
It's alright, you can't remember name.
Go ahead and grab your werewolf characters out of the bag. We're starting up here in this corner. Then I will delete the bag and then save the group of heroes.
That's not it. No. Afraid not. No.
Oh, hey, cool. Okay.
Yeah, just set your standee up here in front of the door after you find them in that bag. This is something I should have done an hour ago.
Oh, I can't draw because somebody searched bag. That's why.
Yeah, I was trying to search through the bag, but they were just listed by number, which wasn't super helpful.
Alright, has everybody got theirs?
Does anyone see the seer?
Yeah, it's sitting right here.
Yeah, it's right here.
Did someone move it?
Somebody pulled it out
I've
already.
been looking through this whole freaking bag. Well, you were very helpful.
We just need the troublemaker over there. There she is. Okay, let me save these. So yeah, you get through the wrought iron gate, and it opens into a very small stone portico area. You hear the rust of the portcullis as you slide it, complains and groans up into the ceiling. Oil lamps are hanging from the ceiling in this portico by chains, but they are not lit. And then you've got a set of heavy oaken doors leading deeper into the house. So who's taking point?
Presumably not me because I'm holding the portcullis up.
After you slide it up, it stays put. You don't have to stay under it.
Oh,
I'm staying in the middle of the party, so two people need to go ahead of me and two people behind.
Alright, I'll go up.
go up. I'll try and see if I can take the lantern with me.
Yeah, it's just hanging on a chain. You can take it down.
I have light as a trip, so I cast
Yeah,
it.
let's start turning this house
Strum
into
my
a home.
loot. That generates light, I guess.
Let's
A death home.
into a death home. So let's start lighting those oil lamps and any lanterns we come across. Let's just light it up. Let's make this house happy. So I will prestidigitation those lamps up.
Okay, and then what? So who's holding the lamp?
Let's keep going.
Who's holding the lamp? Rowlar is holding the lamp right now?
I've cast the light cantrip
I'm
what?
holding the lamp.
on my loot,
On your loot. So you have a
And-
illuminated loot. It's giving off
and
light.
I'm holding it up.
And Crusher is holding the one of the oil lanterns hanging from the ceiling. All right, what's next?
Cool. We are well lit. This bodes well.
Well, try the door.
Okay, and you find it unlocked.
Oh, I have to roll my d20s for my special ability. No one grab these because I'm gonna forget theirs. A 3 and a 16. Those are nice.
Do some damage with those.
Yeah.
Yeah, you reach forward and find the door unlocked.
All right, toss it open.
And inside is a small entryway. Hanging on the south wall of this entryway, down here, is in the center a shield emblazoned with a coat of arms of a stylized golden windmill on a red field. And then on either side of that are stony-faced portraits of aristocrats who you presume to be previous owners or inhabitants of the Death House.
Do I recognize that coat of arms? A historical relic? Like, is this a historical house?
There's an old windmill nearby, and in times past, the family that inhabited this house operated that mill. Whatever tragedy befell the family and caused the house to become a death house, the mill ended up changing hands, and it's now no longer operated by any of their descendants, as none survived.
What was the name of that family?
The Durst family.
Alright, so this is the Durst family
Is
crest.
Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit?
Never speak Limp Bizkit again in my chat. There will be repercussions. One thing you notice, though, is stepping into this entryway is that it's immaculate. There's no dust, no cobwebs. The shield looks very recently polished. The portraits look well tended to.
Alright, good. So most of the work has been done for us.
Right?
When we flip this death house, like, we're gonna make a pretty good killing, and you guys will all get a cut of that.
I recommend not list as a death house.
Well, no, it's gonna be like happy house, friendships.
What's next?
I'll try these doors over here.
And you find them to be unlocked.
All right, let's open them.
Brennan's just eyeing this shield. He'd be considering taking it.
You want it? You want a shield? It's yours. My gift to you.
I'm using a great axe. It's not very useful for me, actually.
Are you spurning my gift?
Opens up into a great hall, where in the south side of the hall, you see this sweeping red marble staircase going up to the floor above. The north side of the hall has a great hearth set into the wall. The walls have wood paneling on them with... they're very ornately sculpted with images of a forest scene. They have vines and flowers, nymphs and satyrs dancing amongst them. You can't see under my black space here, but there are actually two doors along this wall here, set like one here, and then there is, oh, you know what? I can delete this one here. Boop. There's a little small alcove here with two more doors off of it.
So I absolutely didn't forget to check my spells before this, but I know to take magic as a ritual.
Yes.
What say we get that cooking? Like, I ritual us up some detect magic so we can see when something horrible is going to happen.
Sounds like a pretty good idea.
Okay, so where
I'm
is
gonna
this?
use that.
Go ahead.
This entryway seems pretty defensible. I think I'm gonna stick in here.
I'm gonna take some time to admire the paintings in here.
Okay.
I'm going
Roll
to
a
look
perception check.
Okay.
Everybody, or
No, just Grammore.
That's like a 3 plus whatever bonus, so it's gonna be really bad.
3 plus whatever bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are nice. I mean, they're not especially to your dwarven tastes.
I'm gonna check out that forest scene.
Roll a wisdom check or perception check. So roll a d20 and add whatever bonus is listed by your perception skill on the sheet.
Is there any wood in the hearth?
Yeah, it's not lit, but it looks like it could be. It's well stocked with logs for lighting. You've got the off to the side, the poker and the tongs and whatnot. You stick your head all the way in and look up the chimney.
Yeah.
Hey, assholes, don't piss off the ghosts. I'm putting spells over here.
20 on perception.
Okay. Looking at the wood paneling, looking very closely in the negative space between the trees and the flowers, you see serpents and skulls inconspicuously woven into the scene that would have been impossible to see on a casual glance.
charming.
There's something off about this painting here, and I hold my holy symbol. There's evil in there. There's evil in there.
So you guys are hanging out here for 10 minutes while Kras casts Detect Magic?
Yeah.
Yeah. In the meantime, I was going to make sure that the flue of the fireplace was open, and then once that was done, light the fire. Because why not?
So you're
Oh,
gonna
you know
build a
what?
fire.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Is it okay to say that I also cast Detect Magic as a ritual while he was doing his?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
if you both want to do it.
Okay, yeah. Noticed I had it.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. I also know Identify. For the purpose of this, do I have a pearl?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And yeah, after 10 minutes, you get a very uneasy feeling in this house, surrounded by pictures of serpents and skulls adorning the walls. But both of you get a strong feedback from the house itself. The floorboards beneath your feet, the wall, the hearth, the stairs, the doors, the whole place. Strongly radiating magic.
So we're going to look at a fumigation job then, I guess.
Might have to burn the whole thing down once this is over.
Brick, please tell me if we see necromancy. That is the school.
I will tell you no such thing. What's next?
Magic.
Should these doors or this one over here or the stairs?
There's a door
Yes,
over here too.
I guess
Those
it's up to you,
paintings are
Krabs.
unsettling me. I say we turn them around. I don't want them looking at me.
So we're gonna
All
open this door here.
I like
Well, no,
this one.
I'm gonna do what he said and turn the paintings around.
Oh,
They're not paintings; they're wood panels set up against the wall with these scenes carved into
Okay.
them.
Oh, that's worse.
So
All
they,
right,
they
well,
can't
let's
be
just get out
removed
of here
from the
now.
wall or removed. This door here opens up into what looks like a hunting lodge. A hunter's den. So mounted above the hearth in this room is a large stuffed stag's head. And positioned around the outskirts of the room in these three positions are 3 perfectly taxidermied wolves that have been killed and left here. The bizarre prize of somebody's hunting excursion. You've got in front of the hearth 2 very comfortable looking padded chairs, and the table in between them has a decanter of wine and 2 wooden goblets sitting upon it.
Is anything radiating magic?
Yes, everything is radiating magic. So you've got this
Right.
table with 4 chairs around it, 2 cabinets in the room, and looking in the cabinets, each one contains a collection of crossbows, and a couple of bolt cases. Obviously, the implements with which this hunter gathered his trophies.
I want to examine this glass of wine, see if there's like dust on it or anything.
There's not. You haven't seen a speck of dust since you came into the house.
Okay.
I'm just going to throw out a suggestion here from the Decide Thy Own Path adventures of my youth and say, let's burn these fucking wolves, because there's no good that can come of them.
Well, Rowlar has a fire started in the hearth back in the main hall.
And he is about to start a fire in this hearth.
Okay, so you're going to set to work, start a fire? Okay. And after a few moments, yeah, you get a fire raging in the hearth,
Nice.
making the house quite cozy
I'm
indeed.
I'm gonna do as Crass suggested. Just Crass is the boss, and I'll cast Good Flame on this wolf here.
Excellent.
Okay, go ahead and make it to hit roll.
I think it's actually a save.
Sacred Flame?
which is weird, but yeah,
That's great.
I think it's a deck save.
It is a dexterity saving throw, which means the thing automatically fails because it's definitely not a creature and can't move out of the way.
Right.
And so
it's-
the wolf goes up in flames, and it's just burning. It's a stuffed wolf. If
That seems fine.
the flames aren't contained, they look like they will eventually spread to the drapes covering the windows behind it.
Oh, sorry, Rick, this is not like a firebolt. This is actually radiant damage, not real fire. It's a
Oh.
flame-like radiance descends on a creature I can see within range.
Oh, I see, but it doesn't
Sorry.
actually burn anything. So no, nothing
Right.
nothing happens
So
when you cast Sacred Flame
That
on the
seems-
wolf.
It takes two radiant damage.
But it doesn't actually catch fire because you can't catch things on
Right.
fire with Sacred Flame. What was I thinking of? I was thinking of a different. There's a different cantrip.
It was either produce flame. You
Produce
might have
Flame,
produce
like,
flame.
what I'm thinking of. But yeah, you try
that's
to burn
fine.
the wolf and nothing.
I'm thinking that cantrip, that spell, seems super useful in this house. Because if something's horrible and undead, and it's going to kill us in this death house, it'll probably react when you cast radiant damage on it, right?
It's been my experience so far.
That's excellent.
So you guys moving the taxidermied wolves into the hearth and burning them?
No, I think we did our due here.
Okay.
Brennan is going to pick up one of the glasses of wine and smell it.
Well, there's no wine in the goblets on the table. It's all in a decanter sitting there. But when you lean down and sniff the wine out of the decanter, it smells fresh. It smells like it's waiting
drinking
for...
on the job.
It smells like it's waiting for somebody to come in here and relax in front of the fire.
You all signed that disclosure.
Pours a little bit into one of the glasses and drips a little bit onto the table to see if it does anything.
So yeah, you pour some onto the table, and there's no acidic hiss. It's just you spilled a small quantity of wine now,
Then he tastes a bit of it.
and it tastes perfectly cromulent. It's not the best wine that you've had. It's clearly not the finest vintage that high society has to offer, but absolutely drinkable, especially for a level 2 character who can't afford the good stuff.
He takes it with him.
85.
I'm
Does
gonna
someone live here?
look in these cabinets. I think you told us what was in them already, but I wanted to look closer.
Yeah, and you look closer, and in each one you see a heavy crossbow, a smaller hand crossbow, and then a couple of like some crossbow bolts, and then a bolt case that's opened up, and they're on display in either of the cabinets.
Okay.
Does someone live here?
Death.
What is Malark doing alone in the entryway room there? Or in the grand hall, rather?
He's just sitting there looking at that thing and praying.
He's looking at the wood paneling on the stairs and holding his holy symbol.
The one with the forest scene on it, yeah.
Okay.
What god do you belong to?
I have no idea.
You have to you have to disclose that. I'm not allowed to discriminate against it, but you do have to tell me.
But yeah, you do have one door on this square, one door on this square, and then these two doors.
Where am I even gonna find that on my character sheet?
Let's just say
the
it's
door.
one of the ones that
Open
hate
up the door?
undead. That seems good.
Yeah.
Opens up into a large dining room. The centerpiece of this dining room is a large carved mahogany table surrounded by 8 chairs. Large crystal chandelier, again, not lit, but in very well repair. It's very well tended to, not dusty. There's no cobwebs draped off of it.
All right, well, let's light that bitch up. I'll fingers light the chandelier.
Okay. Now, the wood paneling in this room, along the walls next to the hearth and along the walls here, show elegant images of deer bounding among the trees of the forest. But after you go in and you take a closer look, looking for the macabre scenes in between, you see... Oh, I lost my place.
That's fine.
This is the problem with reading out of a module.
No, I agree.
No, you see twisted faces carved into the trunks of the trees, and you see wolves lurking behind.
Let's check our exits. House those windows.
I'll test them.
Testing the windows?
Yeah.
Heavy drapes are covering the windows, but after you part them, each window is just individually latched, and easily enough you throw the latch, throw the window open.
Yeah,
All
I'll
right.
open all the windows.
Let's keep an exit open in each room, you guys think. Okay. Just in case this death house gets a little too death and a little less house. So, we should be able to find some sticks of wood, a fire or something to toss into the fireplace. Pry open at least one window in each room that we go with.
You have a perfectly good table right here and a perfectly good... That's wood right there.
Oh, come on now. That's not using value for value. You have to use resources efficiently.
Rowlar will also light this hearth, I guess.
Okay, you take a few minutes to get the fire raging in here.
There's just crazy amounts of hearts in this.
There's no exits along this wall, is there?
No, hanging along the south wall is a huge tapestry spanning the southern wall of the room, depicting a hunting party. Men in the forest with
lift it
hunting
up.
dogs.
I'm gonna lift up the tapestry.
And you lift it up and
Good
look at
call.
the wall behind it, and it's just the solid wooden wall. There's no carved paneling or anything behind it.
What's behind these squares here?
You just see a wall.
Yeah, I'm also missing a.
So that's just empty.
No. We're definitely going to be investigating any odd geometries in this house.
Okay, so who's
I'm
investigating
thinking
what?
this one first.
I'll investigate this door.
There's a door here. There's nothing to investigate here. There's just a door.
Oh, let's crack that bitch open.
This is going to be Nodal's favorite room in the house. I know it.
Okay, so they're little closets.
So opening this room here, you're looking into a cloakroom. And I'm going to read this word for word out of the module, just because I know
You
everybody's
got it.
going to kick out of it. It has several black cloaks hanging from hooks on the walls. A top hat sits on a high shelf.
Is it enchanted?
Nice.
You don't know. Detect magic wore off.
It's been 10 minutes?
Yep.
Yeah,
We use it
that
all
makes-
on.
You guys,
We
have,
did
you guys
start,
have
like,
spent time
3
searching,
fires.
building fires, searching
No,
every room.
setting fires is instant.
Nah,
I snap my fingers, those fires start up.
You
that's
weren't
no
the one
problem.
building the fires.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it's been
Is
longer
there a
than 10
door
minutes.
here?
Nope. It's just a solid wall.
Wait, this is a solid wall right here?
Yep.
Yeah.
A solid
Is it-
wall on all 3 sides.
Everybody who's investigating the wall, let's see. Crusher, give me an investigation check. Rowlar, give me an investigation check. And Crass, give me an investigation check for those 3 walls.
Got it.
Okay, cool.
That's pretty good.
Bam.
These are all pretty good.
17.
Okay.
23.
How did Rowlar do?
11.
11. You guys
Oh,
all,
wait, no,
11.
that's a 22.
all solid walls. The only difference is Crass, the wall you're looking at, has the wood paneling scenes with the twisted faces and the wolves.
Alright, let's... No odd geometries. Let's make that agreement right here. Let's crack this wall open.
How are
I
you
have
doing
my
this?
axe and start getting to work.
And after 2 seconds, you get through the wood paneling on the wall and get to the stone on the other side of it.
God damn it, it's a stone house?
It's a stone wall.
Oh, is it stone on 3 sides? Because he eked that open pretty quick.
He's only
Let's
tried
try
one.
all the wall.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm
I'll
saying.
go over
Let's-
here.
Okay.
Let's
crack
try that
those
one
all.
out now.
Again, you get through the wood paneling really quickly and get to the stone core.
Okay. Well, at least we don't have those faces looking at us anymore.
No,
Stand
no,
over here.
there's still
that
plenty.
away.
There's still plenty of walls in this room.
Yeah, but specific faces, they met their match.
Hey, what's next?
And here. Third side.
Yeah, same thing. You get through the wood paneling and stone on the other side.
All right. Well,
Not stone, I should
anyone-
say. Bricks, not stone.
I don't think I have a push fuck with stone cantrip, so let's make our way.
Okay.
What's this door looking like?
Looks like a door.
You over there with this.
I'll open it.
Okay. Opens up into a kitchen. So what you're looking at in the kitchen here, along this wall here, is a standalone stove. And you see the pipe leading up into the ceiling to ventilate the smoke out of it. Very well-stocked kitchen. You don't see any food, but you see all the tables are well prepped with utensils and cookware. In the back corner here is a small dumbwaiter, over which hangs a couple of bells, where you surmise the nobles of the house could request food from the servants below.
Is the dumbwaiter sitting at this level?
Yeah, you slide up the door, and it certainly is, but it's far too small for any of you to fit inside.
All right, that's fine.
Is anything underneath the dumbwaiter if raise it?
You reach in and hoist it up a little bit, and knock on the bottom of the dumbwaiter shaft, and it seems solid.
All right.
I'm gonna look around this. What is this thing here?
A table. You've got a rolling pin laid out, various cookware, some pots hanging above.
What's this thing right here?
Stove.
Oh, okay.
Cook stove.
I see it now. It looked like a toilet.
Yeah, I was going to say. I'll go take a look at this door.
Looks like a door.
I'll get out of your way. Anyone who wants to enter the room.
I wrench the door open to establish superiority.
And it opens up into a small pantry area. This is where all the food is kept. And half expecting this, I mean, this house has been standing uninhabited in this town for a long time. You're half expecting the smell of must and rot to hit you, but you don't. It just looks like a well-stocked pantry with various types of foodstuffs, and all looks to be in order.
All right, let's establish the sense of humor this house has to know what kind of death we're dealing with here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go get some wine in a goblet and some nice food. Send them up in the waiter. Wait a minute, come back down. See if they're eaten by horrible asshole ghosts.
So we're gonna load up the dumbwaiter with victuals.
Yeah.
So you guys set to
send
work.
them
You
back.
retrieve some wine from the hunter's den. You select some food from the pantry. Arrange a nice plate with silverware. You put the napkin out. You make sure you know the fork goes on the left or whatever. I don't know where the fork goes. Slide the tray into the dumbwaiter. Hoist it up. How long do you wait?
Just 1 minute.
And after a minute, you hoist it back down, and everything is as you left it.
All right, so either there are no ghosts in this house, is not a death house, or they have no sense of humor,
Or they're not hungry.
or they're not
Or
hungry.
Or they didn't notice because you left it up for a minute.
Right, but I mean, we've only got so much. Let's send it back up so we can see
Yeah.
if it's up when we get there.
Okay. So where do you send it to?
How many floors we got?
There are 3 floors and an attic level.
Let's start with the with just one, just so we can
Yeah,
see
second
if it's there
floor,
when we
because
get
we're going up to the second floor after
Okay.
this, so we can check
Sure.
on our way there.
So you reach in and you hoist the dumbwaiter up, and you hear it come to a stop at what you surmise to be the second floor above you.
All right. Let's go upstairs.
Upstairs? Well, that was a mistake.
Good. Are the stairs magical?
Let's leave and live our lives.
So welcome to the second floor of the Death House, down here. Let me get my description handy. Coming into the second floor hall, the walls have unlit oil lamps mounted on them. Very elegant hall.
No, they don't.
Again,
Lights up.
wood-framed paneling on the walls. Flanking the 2 double doors on either side are large suits of armor. Each one clutches a spear. The carvings on the wood paneling depict dancing children, but on closer inspection, looking for the macabre details you know to be there, you see the children aren't dancing, they're fighting off swarms of bats. The spiral staircase continues up to the next level, and holding your hand out over the cavity in between the staircase that traverses the house, you feel a cold draft coming from above.
We
I like
see
the-
the dumbwaiter.
You would no.
Well, that would be to our east.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't like to look at these suits.
Crack those open, look in them.
So you're going to open up the suit of armor?
Mhm.
Which one?
I'll go with this one.
And how do you open it? What is it that you're doing?
I'm just kind of dismantling it piece by piece, taking off the helmet.
So you're starting with the helmet, reaching up.
Yeah.
pulling off the helmet, it's a suit of armor dressed on an armor stand. It's just a wooden pole in the middle with the various the various pieces of armor strapped into place.
You guys, I got an idea. Let's disarm these suits of armor before we fuck with them.
That's also what I was going to
take the
say.
spear away from
Good
this one.
thing.
Okay, so you guys go around and start removing the spears from the armor.
This is a death house. We
Death
should
House. No weapons but our weapons. New rules.
exactly.
And what is done with the
It's a
spears?
good rule.
What are they
I'm gonna
made
keep
of?
the one I take.
What are they made of? Wooden shafts with an iron pokey bit.
Throw them down the fireplace.